Hello, 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 and welcome. My name is Neopresto, and this is my channel. The name of the game is Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life, Special Edition for the PlayStation 2. The game day is Spring, Day 4, Farm Life, Year 1, which is the fourth year in the game year that we are playing, which you can tell by my gray hair. I absolutely love and adore the new artwork that Cody gave us and the vase that we bought from Van. I love them both intensely. They are just absolutely fantastically beautiful. I love all of the artwork in this game, all the modeling, the detailing. I really do believe that this is one of the very, very best games ever made for the PlayStation 2. Particularly, considering the complexity of it, the programming that must have been involved, and the thoughts, it's incredible. And the personalities are all reflective of real life people and their struggles and thoughts in life. It's incredible. Okay, so I found out something disturbing. I had forgotten that a large part of my child's physical fitness ability is directly related to the amount of walking and working that I do in the game. I have not been going off of the farm very much for the past few days. And when I have been going off of the farm, most of the time I'm using the horse instead of walking and running. I want my child to be the best that they can be. I want all of their skill levels maxed out, if possible. And I am going to start working very, very hard, starting today, to improve my child's physical fitness skill by doing some exercise myself. I am going to give a Neopresto cooking class, and then we are going to be running to Galen's house to play the grave cleaning game and clean Nina's grave. That's another thing that I haven't done much of in the past few days, possibly more than a few seasons. Then we'll be running back to the farm. I'll be doing some chores, and maybe after that we'll go fishing, or maybe after that we'll run into the town and see if we can give food to people and maybe get some cutscenes. We'll see. Oh, when you buy the vase from Van in the PlayStation 2 version of the game, the vase has a note attached which says, "Try making a dessert with an orange." That recipe does not work in the PlayStation 2. If you put an orange for a dessert, it doesn't do anything. You don't lose the orange, but you don't make anything either. Yes, and you thought that my rucksack was a nightmare before. It is. The refrigerator is even worse in some ways. Okay, let's see if I've spent many hours planning this cooking class and trying to memorize everything that I need to do. Hopefully this will work. We're doing soups today. Whatever soups that I'm able to make. I'm not going to be able to make all of the soups, but we'll make most of them. We're going to start with a potato soup, which is a potato, any mountain vegetable, and any mushroom. Potato, mountain vegetable, mushroom. Potato soup, a soup with potatoes, wild plants, and mushrooms. Now for the rest of these recipes, we're going to be using a combination of potato, a level 1 crop, and Tataro, which is a level 2 crop. All these will use a potato and Tataro. Potato, Tataro, by themselves, will give you an earth soup. Now, aside from using one potato and one Tataro, you could substitute either one of those with carrots. So any two of those three. Now we're going to do a potato, a Tataro, and a fish. And that makes good soup. Good soup is vegetables like potatoes and Tataros cooked with fish. Okay, quick review. The earth soup is potato and Tataro. The good soup is potato, Tataro, and fish. Now we are going to do a potato, a Tataro, and milk for a soup. And that makes stew. Stew is vegetables like potatoes and carrots cooked in milk. So again, you could use you could use a potato, Tataro, probably a Tataro and carrot. Always remember, save your game before you do any cooking, because there are any number of mistakes that you can make where you'll lose your crops and you're not going to be, you worked hard for those crops. You don't want to lose them. As long as you save your game before you cook, you can always restart your game and start over. And that way you're not losing resources. Stew. think that should be it. Okay, we're going to go from soup to entree. All right? So for the entree, we're also using a potato, a Tataro, and any other root crop that you can think of, I think, would do. But we're going to, I don't want to lose anything, so we're going to use a carrot or a turnip. We're going to use a turnip. That should work. Okay, this is an entree with potato, Tataro, and carrot. And this is smooth veggies. Vegetables like potatoes, turnips, and Tataro cooked in a thick sauce. Good thing I didn't try to use a carrot for it. I think a carrot would probably work. Again, save your game first. And then you don't have things to worry about. Okay. I am going to have to look at my recipe list for a moment. Okay, there's one more soup that I can make, which is a tomato and a carrot. Just those two. Hit the start button. This is Tomatoma soup, which is a soup made from slow-cooked tomatoes. I tried making the soup with a tomato and a gratoma, and it failed. So don't use a gratoma in this recipe. And I used a tomato and a carrot. So we know that a tomato and a carrot works and makes the soup. Okay. Now I'm going to have to refer to my list again. Okay, we are making a shiny salad with a glowing crop, one of the light bulbs. We're using a Generation 1 fruit. In this case, we're going to be using a strawberry. And a Generation 2 fruit, which will be and a page. Okay, this is shiny salad, a salad made with 2 kinds of fruit and a glowing crop. Okay, we're going to make a strawberry cake because we're probably going to be running into Chris. The cake recipes are dessert and then 1 milk and 1 egg. Milk and egg and strawberry make strawberry cake. Milk and egg and Dhibe make Dhibe cake. Milk and egg and a vegetable like Tomatoma or tomato will make a veggie cake. Milk and egg and butter will make a pound cake. Okay, that should be a strawberry cake. I don't have any butter on me right now. Oh, carrot and I do I want to use my last carrot for that? No, I don't. Carrot and milk and egg will make a carrot cake. I only have 1 carrot to work with. I don't want to waste it on this right now. Oh, actually. Okay, the 16YCS is it's called the Super Yam. That's what the game calls it, Super Yam. And because the game facts were mostly written in English by Americans, they called it a yellow carrot. It's obviously not a carrot. I thought it might be a cucumber, but it's not a cucumber. It's a super yam. Dessert with this particular 3rd generation crop, which you name yourself, which is referred to as a yellow carrot in the game facts, by itself makes a kind of souffle. It's well, I'll show you. There we go. That is a super yam, a baked potato made from the yellow carrot crop. Okay, I want to make the dancing dessert. For the dancing dessert, you need one of the noise-making crops, which could be the cymbals, the whistle, the bell, or the maracas. And then you need I better refer to my list. Oh, wait, I remember now. I remember now. Okay. The essential ingredient is one of the first 6 tree fruits from the 3rd generation trees. The only one I have right now is the one that is referred to in the game facts as the tennis ball. That is the essential ingredient that I always forget. And any other fruit will work. But the essential ingredients are one of the noise-making crops and one of the first 6 rare crops for the trees. Dancing dessert, a juice made with a fruit, a rare crop, and a noise-making crop. Which reminds me, I want to make some fruit juice to give to Takakura. So we're going to take, fruit juice would be 1 milk, and then it should be any 2 fruits. I'll risk an Orifu and a Paj. Fruit juice, a juice made from fruits like oranges and a Paj. There is a rich juice, but for the rich juice, there's an ingredient that is needed for it, which I don't have right now. That's all I remember. Do we have any Tataros left? Just take a look. Yes, we do. Okay. Going back, main dish. I'm gonna have to refer to my list. Okay, I may not have the ingredient with me right now. I do, okay. Okay, we're going to make a baked Tataro. The essential ingredients are a Tataro, an egg, and either what we refer to in the recipe facts as a silver rock or gold rock. What I believe they are, I believe it's actually ginger root, because that looks like ginger root to me. And the other one is probably either galangal or maybe ginseng, or a different kind of ginger. But that's the essential ingredient for baked Tataro. Here we go. Baked Tataro. Tataro and eggs cooked with special seasonings. Again, when the recipe refers to special seasonings, it's usually referring to the silver rock or gold rock 3rd generation crops, which you make with tartan. One is made only during the daytime when the sun is up, and if you use the same exact ingredients with tartan to make the same exact thing when it's in the evening, it will come out the other version. So the silver rock is when the sun is up. I believe the gold rock is when the sun is up, and the silver rock is when the sun is down, when it's the evening. But they both use the same exact 2nd generation seeds to make that into the 3rd generation. Okay, so we've covered soups, we've covered Tataros. I believe we've used all the Tataro recipes. I may be wrong. We've done the shiny salad, the dancing dessert. I'm calling it a day at this point. We're going to take a quick shower. We're going to bring the animals out into the field so that they can eat from the field, and it's less work for me today. You know, it looks like it's raining. No, it's not. It's just very, very dark. It's very cloudy. The animals are only going to be out for an hour, so I'm not going to worry about it so much. Good. Our Petunia is now eating fodder, so we don't have to give her any. When the fodder trough is empty, that means that they are eating the fodder, and you don't need to give them any mother's milk anymore. Just refill the tray, put in. We're not going to hug, we're just going to talk, and she's asleep anyway. Okay, hopefully we can get to the grave before Galen starts going into his house. Gosh, it's dark. It's like super dark. 7:40, I gotta run like the wind. I'm not going to get the flowers. I'll get the flowers on the way back. Good morning. Oh, did you come to visit Nina's grave? Would you mind cleaning her gravestone? Of course. All right, go right ahead. Okay, again, this is the best way that I have for cleaning her gravestone. There probably are better ways. I try to handle it the same way I do with fishing. I try to wait for the sound of the scraping to stop before I start again. But, oh, and I didn't eat anything before I came, so that may affect things too, but we'll see. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. Wait 2 seconds. I don't think that's going to help. Darn it. I'm not going to make it. Ah, I didn't make it. If you make it in good time, Galen will say, that's good, or you did well. I didn't make it. Not this time. He said that's enough. And here is Nina. There aren't many like you these days. I'm quite satisfied. Thank you. Yes, you did a pretty good job. I'm sure Nina is very happy. Thank you. Oh, that's like the worst score. I I don't I don't think I've ever done this badly ever before. Seriously. There's something about there's something about my playing the game and recording at the same time that it's just it's not good. Well, I can guarantee that you will do a better job in your gameplay than I just did then. I can guarantee you that you'll do better than I just did. Okay, he's off in his little world again. Collect some flowers while we're here. I'm gonna follow him into his house just to get some points with him. Plus, I made him the food. I made him I made the good soup for him. So we'll give him the good soup, and he'll ask me if I like bonsai, and I'll say yes. There we go. Okay. My, that looks delicious. Is it for me? Yes. Oh, thank you, thank you. I wonder how it will taste. I'm shaking with excitement. The tempura you gave me was truly delicious. Thank you. About my trees. Well, are you interested in them? Yes. I knew it. That's good. Yes, very good. Raising bonsai trees is a lot like farming, so I'm sure you would be good at it. Bonsai are great. You can enjoy them all year round. I forget the time when I'm with them. Whenever I'm in a bad mood, it's usually because my bonsai aren't doing well. Yes, bonsai are great, all right. Fishing is good too, but it's no match for bonsai. Okay, we're just gonna get a few more conversations with him to score some points. And we're done. And we're out. If I had some cheese or butter or milk, he would probably... He might take milk. I gotta get back to the farm. Oh, there's Chris. We have some strawberry cake for her. Let's see if we can pull it out. Unfortunately, Chris is a gourmet, and we used a B-level strawberry. So she's going to point out that the strawberry cake was a little disappointing. But it's still her favorite food, so it has to count for something. There we go, shortcake. Good morning. My goodness, that's one of my favorites. Could I have it? Yes. Oh, how nice of you. Hee hee hee. Thank you so very much. Okay, the mothers in the game will also take a ton of food, particularly the milk and eggs and butter. They're always looking for that, so we'll give her an egg. Yes, you can have that. And we'll give her some milk. Milk, milk. And we'll give her a flower. Okay. I wish I could fish, but if I do, it'll take at least an hour. You know, anywhere from a half hour to 3 hours. Um, and I don't have that kind of time. I've got to take care of the cows, the chickens, and my field. I want to try to catch the chickens before they lay any eggs. We're not going to hug, we're just going to pick them up and put them down. That's all I have time for right now. And they'll be fine until tonight. Oh, no, they won't be fine. They're gonna run out of food at 11 o'clock. So I have to jump back in there at 11 o'clock to give them food. Oh, I went in through the wrong door. Let's see. It looks like they ate their food before I put them out in the field, which is bad. Come on. Okay, that's from Star. We didn't get any milk from Brownie. So either Brownie was blocked from getting into the milking room from the field, or I need to train her to go into the field. Always running out of time. Come on. Really running out of time. Seriously running out of time. Okay, Brownie needs to be milked. I don't have time to push her into the milking room, so we're just gonna milk her by hand. Okay. And she's giving less milk now because she's going to be giving birth soon. Probably. For goodness sake. Where's the goat? Welcome to the family, Millie. I'm not going to be able to get my field watered. This is so not good. I'm going to just jump out. The field has to take preference over everything else. Because if the field isn't watered, the vegetables don't grow. And if the vegetables don't grow, then I've got problems. So I might just have enough time to... I should have enough time to get the field watered right now if I just concentrate on that. I think I can... Depends on how long it takes to walk over there. Oh, it's gonna be close. Come on. Remember, do not harvest the eggplants. If you harvest the eggplants, they will no longer be working their magic in your field. Oh, it's gonna be close. I think I'm going to lose those potatoes. Ah. I think I just lost 4 potatoes. We'll see. The potatoes take 9 to 10 days to grow, so... Those are strawberries. If they're tomatoes, I should be okay. Let's see. Ah! Well, it's gonna bloom soon. Oh, I planted those potatoes in the middle of spring, so I'm fine. I'm absolutely golden. I'm not going to lose the potatoes. Potatoes grow from spring until summer. From winter... No. Potatoes grow from winter to spring. I planted them last winter, before the end of the month, last winter. And today is the 4th day of spring. And they're blooming soon, so I'm fine. In real life, when you have gardening, there's a gardening concept called succession planting. Succession planting. For gardeners or farmers who want to make the best use of their soil, as soon as they harvest one crop, they have another crop that they put in to where the old crop was. And that's called succession planting. And that's another realistic part of this game, in that some crops like potatoes and carrots and tomatoes, watermelons, melons. You can use them to succession plant. If they are a crop that is growing in the current season and they will also grow in the next season, when you harvest one of your crops, you can plant the seed for one of those crops that will grow in the current season and the next season. Like tomatoes and watermelons and melons and strawberries. But you can't succession plant with yams because yams only grow in the fall. And you can't succession plant with eggplants because eggplants only grow in the summer. The only reason I have eggplants here right now in the spring is because I used happy lamp flowers with tartan so that the eggplants could grow in any season, and I planted them in the winter. No, I planted them at the beginning of this month. I planted them in the beginning of spring, I believe. No, they take too long. I must have planted them last winter, and because they're S-quality crops, they are continuing to grow until they're done growing. If I tried to do that with a B crop, a B-rated eggplant, it would most likely die as soon as spring came. It's complicated, but if I happy lamped a B quality eggplant in the winter and I planted it in the winter, it probably would have died around the second or third day of spring. But because I planted S-quality eggplants, S-quality crops, and I happy lamp them, they will grow to fruition from one season to the next, which is something they would not do if they were not S-quality grade. Okay, so I've explained that. Is there anything around here that needs to be harvested? Again, be very careful. Never ever harvest the eggplants until they stop working. Eventually the eggplants will die. Eventually they'll stop working. They will no longer water the area immediately around them. When they stop working, then you can cut them down with your sickle and gather the eggplants. Carefully, you don't want to cut anything else around it. Ooh, what's happening? Oh, I forgot. I ordered stuff from Takakura, and I'm going to lose an hour of game time because I didn't reach into my inventory and grab my watering can. Whenever Takakura comes, save your game around noontime if you can. I hate losing an hour of game time. I really do. But I don't... we did a lot of cooking, and even though the grave cleaning game did not turn out well, I played it anyway. I'm not going to redo... I'm not going to redo the game. I'll just eat this. I will just eat it. Okay, we already fed the calf. We're just looking to talk to him. Her. Petunia is sleeping. Now, okay, when you want to... This is the fertilizer maker here. When you want to check on the fertilizer maker, but you don't want to take fertilizer out, just hold anything in front of you. and then hit the X button. The fertilizer maker turns garbage into fertilizer. Current stock, I have enough for 5 fertilizer units. I'm going to take them out and plant them in the field. 1, 2. You know, you save yourself like 40 gold by making your own fertilizer. But when you take into account that you have to grab the fodder from the silo and put it in your backpack, and then you have to carry it to the garbage chute in the barn, and that's the only garbage chute. If you try throwing fodder into the garbage can in your home or any of the other garbage cans in the game, it won't go to the fertilizer making machine. The only garbage chute that goes to the fertilizer making machine is in the barn. Where is the fertilizer that I just took out? Tools. That would help. Oh, okay, I have 7 fertilizer. Now, if a square of grass has already been fertilized, you won't be able to fertilize it. So, when you see the yellow square, that means that you can fertilize. And I believe that it's probably a game mechanic in the game that in order to summon the harvest goddess, I probably need to have every single square of my field fertilized, because that is a common theme with the Harvest Moon games. So we're just putting stuff down. And that was it. Okay. $2:39. I lost an hour of game time. I'm not feeling terribly bad about it. Oh, the chickens need food. Ah, I forgot about that. I don't need to hug the chickens, but I need to give them food. Okay, we are coming up on 1 hour of recording time. So I will do my sign off here, and then we're going to go fishing and see how things go. I hope that you found this video helpful in your gameplay. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that wherever you are in the world, that you have a good day and that you have a good evening. And until next time, happy harvesting.